Aquarius, this is Debs, and this is, of course, your TGIF for Friday, the 6th of December, 2024. Aqua, it's lovely to be with you. Thank you guys for being here. I don't know why I'm hearing razor sharp wit. I'm now hearing steak knives. Aquarius, what is going on, people? You having a dinner party? I don't know. So people, the deck that I'm using is a Tarot of Dreams. Everything you need, guys, is down below. The link to my website if you'd like a private reading, all the decks I use, and the link to join the channel if you're interested in membership. Aquarius, here we go. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the TGIF reading for my Aquarians. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Friday, the 6th of December. Heading into the weekend and into a new week. Wow, there's so much coming through, Aqua. I'm seeing somebody, oh, Aquarius, really? I'm seeing somebody wrenching off a ring. They're annoyed, it's a bit stuck. They're trying to pull off this ring. Are you getting divorced? Are you breaking off an engagement? Aquarius, oh my goodness, guys. I'm seeing somebody really angry. Okay. Oh, okay. My lovely Aquarians. Let's see what's going on, people. Okay, the Five of Swords. The King of Swords, Aquarius, you may be breaking off an engagement or you may be deciding to get divorced. The King of Swords can deal with documents, legalities, paperwork, or I could be dealing with a masculine Aqua. The Six of Swords, Aquarius, all you want to do is move to calmer waters. It's as if I want to speak my truth, I want to get out of this, and then I just want to move forward. Okay. Page of Coins. You may be, Aquarius, thinking about a child in the mix. I want to make sure my child's okay, or my children. You may be heading towards an earth sign who's a fair bit younger than you. This could be someone that you feel you can build a life with once you get out of this. The Knight of Wands. Aquarius, you could be heading towards a younger earth sign or a younger fire sign. Once you've detached from, I'm hearing the tangled mess you find yourself in. Okay. Guys, really? The Star, Aquarian energy. Aqua, all you want to do is detach and heal. But you are thinking about some kind of dream come true. Once you've got out of the situation you're in, once you are victorious, then I think, Aquarius, you may be heading towards someone else to reconcile. Wow. High Priestess. This person may be a Pisces or a Cancerian. We've got Leo energy here too. Aquarius, you've been keeping all this under wraps though. You haven't said anything to anyone. If you are thinking about heading back towards somebody you knew in the past, they knew nothing about this. Ace of Wands. The Lovers. Gemini energy. Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, Palace of Swords. Yeah. Aquarius, you are very, very worried. Yes. You're worried your offer is going to be rejected, Aqua. Because you may have pulled this poor person that you are hoping to reconcile into a third party in the past. I think, Aquarius, you have finally decided to end a long-term relationship. There's been mind games, there's been manipulation. You may have been strategic in trying to get out of this. You may have been dealing with somebody who wanted to hang on to you. All you want to do is end the situation. You may be conversing with a lawyer, move to calmer waters, and then apologize to somebody for sitting in the Knight of Wands. You want to heal the connection with that person, be victorious in winning them back and reconciling. But Aquarius, you've been keeping all of this to yourself. You haven't said a word to anyone. The only thing you're nervous about is that you may feel that the person you want to reconcile with remembers you treating them as a one-night stand, you pulling them into a third-party situation, and you may be afraid that as far as they're concerned, they've moved on, they have no interest in reconciling with you, that's that. With the Palace of Swords, you're in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, stressed that they're simply going to say no, stressed they're going to reject your offer. Okay? Underneath the deck, Aqua, we have a Five of Cups. You may know, Aquarius, that you left someone very upset. You may have, again, sort of moved towards them, had a few passionate dates. You guys may have slept together a few times and then you just left. You may have left this particular female very confused. Oh my gosh, did they just want to have a few nights of passion with me? And then did they plan on just leaving me all along? You left someone very upset and you felt really bad about that. You did jump towards this person impulsively, Aquarius. Could have been an Aries, or you may have Aries in your chart. Page of Swords. This person may have been very blunt with you afterwards. I will not be used for entertainment. You simply want to be indulged. This person may have cut off communication from you a while back, Aqua. I think since that time, you've been sitting in emotional confusion about your relationship, your long-term partnership. You've been looking at past mistakes. You may have been in this long-term connection for 7 years, maybe. You may have realized it was a complete waste of time and money. I think, Aquarius, what you're realizing is your partner breadcrumbed you. They manipulated you. There was a lot of stress involved with this. Your partner may even have been codependent on you, Aqua. What you're thinking about now is the Palace of Cups. I just want to be happy. If I divide the assets, if I divorce, I have a chance of happiness in my future with someone who is coming through in pre-Empress energy. This is someone strong. This is someone stable. This is someone who is independent, Aquarius. This is someone who does not have any ideas of leaning on you in any way. And I feel, Aquarius, you are now seeing this person's worth. But this was the person, Aquarius, that you pulled into a third party in the past. What is their reaction going to be when you reach out? You don't know. At the moment, all you're thinking about is, I've got to get out of the situation I'm in. That decision is already made. You're not changing your mind about that. So, my lovely Aquarians, let's get into messages from the angels. Here we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Aquarians, please? Thank you. Aquarius, the angels are asking you not to stress, not to worry. The Palace of Swords is not the Ten of Swords. In this particular deck, it is simply overthinking and overanalyzing to the point of insanity. Okay? They're telling you, do not worry. All right? You need, first of all, though, to move into a place of healing, recover from this awful relationship you've been in, and make sure you take much needed time for yourself. What they're basically saying is this pre-Empress Aquarius is not going anywhere. Now, everyone has free will. This person may decide to push you away, but this is someone that is single. I don't see anyone else around this person, okay? So don't rush towards them fearing that time is a-ticking. Spend some time on fully getting out of this connection and recovering, Aquarius. You need to. You need to, Aqua. You may be tempted to jump towards this person the minute that you've got the A-OK from your lawyers that you're out of this. But Aquarius, it wouldn't be the right thing to do for either of you. This person may be dubious, suspicious. Okay, Aquarius, well, you said that you signed the final divorce papers last week. That was like 4 days ago. Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise that you've moved towards me so fast, right? Yeah, now is not the right time. The angels are saying, Aquarius, hold fire. Hold fire. Okay, this will be successful. Okay, the angels are trying to guide you two together again, you and this person from the past, but they're telling you not to rush the process. All in divine timing. Get more information. Aquarius, this person may have gone through some life changes since you last saw them. It might have been a while ago. They may not behave the same way towards you. They may behave a little bit jaded, a bit suspicious. They may even look a little bit different. I don't know. If it was longer than 6 months ago, then you can't imagine that this person would have stayed the same. So are they definitely what you want now? When is the last time you actually saw this person, spoke to this person? Get more information. Get more information, okay? You may be sitting with rose-tinted glasses on about the past. Get more information. But remain positive, okay? What they want you to do is put your feet on terra firma, get through the ending of this other relationship, take some time to heal, and then gradually move towards this person, almost as if you wanted to develop a friendship with them. Because I feel this is someone in fight or flight mode. This is someone who may have a lot to deal with, particularly if they're coping with life on their own. So treat this person gently. I don't think this is someone who would positively react to any impulsive energy from you. Particularly given what happened in the past. That's what I see. What else are the angels saying to Aqua, please? You're ready. You're ready, Aquarius, to move back into this person's life, but they may not be. They may not be. Just be aware of that. You're hoping for a miracle if you believe in miracles. You're hoping for a miracle. This person will take you back. Now you're becoming single, Aquarius. But listen to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you? If your intuition tells you, Aquarius, this person's going to reject you because you mistreated them in the past, you may need to treat this person with kid gloves, okay? Just be aware it might take a while for you to break down this person's barriers. They may be very suspicious, very self-protective. Just think about your approach, Aquarius, when you're completely out of this other situation. The initial approach to this person will be incredibly important. That will be make or break. Your first conversation, the first thing you say, your demeanour, your behaviour, your body language, what you wear, where you meet is crucially important if it's been a long time since you saw this person, okay? Think about that. So guys, let's move into messages, Aqua. Let's have a look and see if we can delve further into this. Find out what happened, your mindset, and anything else the angels want us to know. Here we go, the lighted pathway. What do we have from this deck, please, for my lovely Aquarians? Thank you, Michael. Wow. Cards are flying off the table. I'll have to pick them up in a moment, guys. But it's really important, Michael's saying, that these cards just fall out of this deck. Okay. Wow. All right. Wow. Okay, guys. So, Aqua, these are the ones that fell on the floor. Okay, I'm going to take the others and put them in some kind of order. There's a lot here. Here we go, guys. So, Aquarius, you have gained clarity and wisdom, okay, as this King of Swords, that you were dealing with a partner who was very selfish. What you realised was, Aquarius, they might have just been staying with you, sadly, for the financial stability. This is someone that may have been codependent on you for quite a long time. You may have worked very, very hard to give this person what they wanted. But I think behind your back, this is someone who cheated on you. Passion and attraction. Aquarius, what you've realised you need to do and what you want to do is move on. It is time. I think, Aquarius, you decided to bite the bullet and move straight into separation. You may have immediately called a divorce lawyer. I don't know. It's as if, okay, not doing this, I'm ending it. You've mitigated distraction, Aquarius. You've been blinkered in getting this relationship completed, ended, right? You haven't wanted to think about anything else. You just wanted to get out of this. And I think, Aquarius, with next month, which obviously for most of you will be January, you were planning on reaching out to this pre-Empress to let her know that you got out of this connection or you were moving through the process, okay? But your intuition told you that you really wanted to reconnect with this person. It might have been the first thing on your mind. Okay, my partner's cheating on me. I really want to go back to this person I met in the past. You may not have seen their worth in the past, or you may have felt, you know, if I wasn't married, I would be with this person. It might have been very difficult to detach. But as soon as they realised you weren't single, I think they gave you a difficult message of truth and shut the door. And looking back, Aquarius, you may have been upset about that, angry about that. It might have been a little bit of ego kicking in. But what you may also have told yourself was you couldn't blame this person, right? So what you want to do, Aquarius, is put in the effort as soon as you can in bringing this person back into your life. You want to open up your heart, tell this person what's going on in your life, tell this person that you have feelings for them. But Aquarius, unbeknown to you, this person may be going through very intense changes. Okay, it could be in their career, it could be in their job, it could be they're changing location, it could be they've had health issues. This person has gone through or is going through big changes in their life. And I think the angels are advising you to not move towards this person yet, Aquarius, but wait until your next birthday, all right? If you can do that, there is a chance with blossoming love that it will be the right time and this person will feel comfortable in opening the door again, okay? So, Aqua, a lot of messages, that's what we have. As always, from here, let's move into the second reading and we're going to see how things unfold, okay? I will see you guys there. All right, Aquarius, here we go. This is the Tarot Grand Lux and we're going to be looking at around about 6 months into the future. So from now through until around about June 2025. Here we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Aquarians, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, of course. What do we have for my lovely Aquarians, please, over the next 6 months? Thank you, Michael. I'm hearing someone say, I just don't know where to start. Where do I start? Aqua, you may not know how to even approach this person. What's the first thing that you say? I'm sorry about the past, or how are you, or it's nice to see you, or you probably hate me, but I mean, Aquarius, you may just not know the first thing that you should come out with, right? 10 of Swords. Two of Cups. The Hierophant, Taurian energy. The Strength card, Leo. The Moon, Cancerian energy. Okay. Aquarius, I think the angels are guiding you what to say. I think they're guiding you what to say. What they're suggesting you say is, I'm so sorry if you feel I betrayed you. I don't know whether or not you realised, but I did have strong feelings for you. I did fall in love with you. But I knew that I was married with the energy of the Hierophant. Now, Aquarius, you may have admitted the truth, or this person may have found out the truth. You're then going to go on to say, the reason why I held back from you, and it wasn't easy, was the fact that I was married. I was actually trying to do the right thing. With the energy of the Moon, I'm so sorry that this has caused you pain. I've been sitting in fear, worried about your reaction if I approached you again. But now I find myself ready to let my long-term partner go. The reason why I'm letting my long-term partner go is that I found out she was cheating on me with the energy of the Lovers, Gemini. Capricorn with the Devil. I realised I was actually in a toxic relationship. And with the Page of Pentacles, I'm planning on giving her child support, or you may say, Aquarius, I'm organising to sign divorce papers and we're going to be sorting out the money. Ace of Pentacles. You may have already moved out of living with your partner, Aquarius. With the Ace of Pentacles, you may say to this pre-Empress, I'm no longer living with my partner. I've completely moved out of that environment. I'm living by myself now, right? The Hermit. Virgo energy. You're going to go on to say that you did a lot of soul searching and thinking about what you wanted. Thinking about the past, thinking about what you wanted for the future. You may say to this person, I haven't been social, I haven't been out, I've been keeping myself to myself. I just had to take in everything that I was feeling and experiencing. That's why I've been holding back from you for this period of time. Nine of Swords. I have been having sleepless nights. I don't know, Aquarius, whether or not that's you thinking about how you managed the situation with this woman in the past, or whether or not you've been sitting in the Nine of Swords with everything emotionally you've had to cope with relating to this ending. The Knight of Cups. You are going to say to this person, Aquarius, that you think you still love them. And that's why you wanted to reconcile with them with the Three of Cups. Wow. What you're also going to go on to say, Aquarius, is you want to take it slowly. You can imagine yourself building a life with this person and you want to act with integrity. You have good intentions, Aquarius. So this is what you want to relay to this pre-Empress. Underneath the deck, guys, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. I think, Aquarius, you may, for the majority of you resonating with this, actually be going through divorce. So you could have been married. With the Four of Pentacles, you're not going to have a lot of money left. Okay. But this is you determined to get through this and then to pull back and heal. With the energy of the Star, this is all about healing, Aquarius. This is also your energy. Okay. You are hoping to move into a new relationship with this pre-Empress. But you know, with the Knight of Swords, she may still be angry or she may still be upset with you. So you know you have to start from scratch with the Three of Pentacles, okay? This is you thinking, Aquarius, all right, we have to start from the very beginning. We have to patch this up. We have to build from the ground up. And the reason you feel that's necessary, Aquarius, is you made some mistakes in the past with this person. You could have come across as being a little bit shallow, all about the passion. She may have been angry with you, and so you're determined to approach this woman with respect, to be open and honest with her, and to tell her that everything has changed with the energy of the Death card, Scorpio. Okay? My goodness, Aquarius. So shall we find out what she's going to say? I think we should. What is going to happen for my lovely Aquarians? What is this pre-Empress's response, please? The Chariot. Cancerian energy. She may ask you whether or not you've left the area that you lived in with your long-term partner, with your wife. She may ask you where you're living now. Okay. What else? The Knight of Wands. She may be testing you, Aquarius. She may be trying to figure out whether or not what you're saying is true. Can she trust this? Can she trust you? She doesn't want to be treated like a one-night stand again. She basically wants to know, are you still sat in the Knight of Wands energy? Okay. Yeah. Are you definitely getting divorced? Have you definitely left your partner? Or is this a ruse to pull her into an affair situation again? Aquarius, that may sadden you. That may sadden you. Because what you're going to realize is she does not trust you at all. So if this is you thinking, okay, I'm going to try and jump in halfway with the view that I already know this person, with the view that, you know, we don't have to start from scratch. I think what you're going to realize is you really do have to. Because she seems to be absolutely convinced that you're not telling her the truth. Which, as I said, Aquarius, may sadden you. What are you going to say? I am telling the truth. With the Two of Swords, I'm no longer speaking to my partner. I'm no longer in that relationship. What else are you going to say? I have moved. I no longer live with my partner. And I do want to patch up the situation with you. She did leave me out in the cold. You may also say, Aquarius, that the only thing that may be troubling you is you're dealing with a pre-Empress sat in the Nine of Pentacles. She's doing quite well. Whereas you may know that when you come out of this relationship, having given this partner settlement, you're only going to be left with 5 Pentacles. You may worry that's going to put her off. What else is she going to say to you when you two meet? She may bluntly ask you, Aquarius, whether or not you plan on sabotaging this again. Are you messing with me? Are you really sure this is what you want? Are you certain? Have you fully healed? Because this is someone who doesn't want to go through the heartbreak again. I think this is very painful, Aquarius, when she realised you weren't single or when you told her the truth. She may have felt she'd met the one, you know. What else is she going to say? she's going to tell you that she wants to give it some time. She is ready to consider bringing you back into her life. She's ready for change. But she wants you to totally wrap up the situation. I mean, totally. And definitely start from scratch. She may even suggest, Aquarius, getting to know each other as friends initially. No sort of friends with benefits. She may be very, very nervous. Are you prepared for that, Aqua? You may not be. You may have spent the last few weeks dreaming about being with this person physically. If she puts you outside a bedroom door at night, you may be very disappointed. But this is someone who is highly protective, very suspicious, and she does not trust you. Sadly, but there we go. If you can cope with beginning all over again, then this could work. But do you have the patience, Aqua? Do you have the patience? So guys, moving into an oracle deck, let's have a look and see what the universe wants to say, okay? Patience, Aquarius. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind, okay? Don't rush towards this woman with a lot of passion. She might take one look at you and run in the opposite direction. Okay, just be careful. She's going to be very, very nervous. Be patient with her. Unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. Give it some time and keep the faith. Give it some time and keep the faith, Aquarius. Unity, beautiful. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. I think this could come together very successfully. But you do need to give this person time. Goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Aquarius, on top of you needing time to heal, I think what you're hoping to do is regain your financial stability. And I think the divine is saying, don't put all of your time, effort, energy into rebuilding this connection with this woman. Let it unfold naturally. She's going to be busy in her life. Concentrate on your career and your financial stability. And I think you two are going to come together and sort of mesh when the time is right. Don't force it. You will know when she feels ready to explore this further. You'll know. So guys, as always, we're going to be asking Archangel Michael for his final message of guidance. Archangel Michael, what do we have for Aquarius, please? Thank you. So, let go of fear now. Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Let go of fear, Aquarius, okay, and take it slowly. All right, guys. So, it's been a really good reading for you. I hope it's helped you. As always, let me know in the comments. Take care of yourselves, enjoy this weekend, and I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.